What's going on YouTube? OCD for EDC here. What I got for your face balls today, I got a new thing. Got a new thing that is on the website as of right now. And let me share with you guys. A week or so ago on a live stream, I was working on a thing and I made this. Now, I kind of had better expectations for this, but I made this this three-part little deal here, and I was wanting to make a knife stand, and I put magnets inside the 3D printed parts. Now, I didn't put enough magnets. They weren't really strong enough, and this was just kind of proof of concept, and I screwed a few things up, but I was looking for... I got the little OCD for EDC logo in there. But you can kind of see how this thing went together. And it would sit like this. And then I was thinking, you know, you could stack some layers or something and you could have knives hanging in there. One thing led to another, and I realized pretty quickly that this was a pretty shit idea. And I could do way better. So I did. And I think what I came up with here is significantly better, and it comes in a box just like this. So if you guys want one of these too, they're on the website right now. You can go there and purchase one. It comes in a box just like this, but let me show you what you get in the box. So got some packaging here, comes in a bag like this, got a part like so. Of course you get an OCD for EDC sticker. Let me put all that back together. All right, so we've got this piece here. Now, I affectionately called this thing the WOD, or WOD for short, and it's known as the Wheel of Death, because, you know, you'll see in a few moments. All right, those are the pieces and parts right there. That's what you'll be getting, are those components. Now, all these are 3D printed, and they are very good quality. And then we have things like heated, heat set threaded inserts, and we have bearings as well as all the magnets. Let me show you this one, this wheel right here. Now, I did, you know, made this kind of what I thought was an interesting shape. There's a few reasons behind this shape. So all these spokes come to a point. It comes to a point. So basically this is all triangulated. I did that so dust wouldn't sit on it, and it would stay looking good for a very long time. But so the way this thing goes together, the base here has got a taper fit on the first section, and so this just pushes together, and so you just stick it in there and push down. That's it. Now this piece sits down just like that, and of course this thing spins on a bearing, just like so. Now the second layer piece has got a 3mm threaded rod that's in there that of course threads into this component right here. So let me do that quick. It is kind of a long-winded thread. That is by design and intentional. So now you can see we've got the second layer on here, and of course this thing still spins beautifully. And then we've got the second layer wheel, which slides down just like so. And then we have a top cap. And obviously Molly's putting that in a little bag, but it comes with the hardware already in it. And you're gonna want a little, I think it's a 3mm Allen key to tighten that up. Just for this video, I'm not gonna tighten it up, but you can see there that piece rotates and spins as well. So what we've got going on here is, let me pull it up out of the base. I'm going to spin it over. We've got 12 total spots. So we've got 8 on the first layer and 4 on the second layer. And you've got enough space in between. This thing comes in either black or this cool looking gray color right here. And I know this top-down view isn't the greatest for showing this off exactly, but you can stick things like O-lights to the magnets, any size knife, including even big knives like the Benchmade Onslaught right here. We can stick that one over here. And I've got all sorts of knives. Now, of course, if you're only going to rock like 2 knives on there, you want to kind of keep it balanced to some extent. But here's a PM2. Sticks right on there. Here is my Manix 2 with aluminum. This is a Manix 2 lightweight with aluminum AWT handle. Sticks right on there. I also have my keys stuck right there. So, you know, you can do flashlights, knives, whatever, and have all of your things for a total of 12 items stuck on there, have them ready to go, and you can just rotate, find what you want to find, pull it off of there. Now, I will say, with the flashlights, if you just pull straight down on it, because the magnet is also in the light, it works best if you tip it out first and then pull it off, or you'll just kind of like pull the whole thing. But you know, O-lights stick to every single location. So there is a fair amount of hardware in this thing. Let me pop this one out of its base. So here's the gray color. But you can, so I've got, you know, bearings in both top and center section. Each one of the magnets, in order to get the right stick on the magnets, these are actually 15 millimeter diameter, 2 millimeters thick, and each one is a stack of 5. So there are 5 magnets for each individual location. And then there are, I've got basically it's a sticker type thing that goes over the magnet, so it's not a metal on metal contact between your knife and the magnet. And then of course we've got the threaded rods and the hardware. But you know, I thought it was pretty cool. I've never seen another knife stand like this before. Overall diameter of the large wheel is right at about 9 inches. The whole entire height is right at 13 inches. But from the tabletop to the bottom, you've got basically like 6 3/8 inches from here to the tabletop. So that would be the maximum length that you could put in there. So just shy of 6.5. And then on the second row, let me rotate this so I can, yeah, it's about 5.5 inches. So about an inch shorter. Now you can see here that, you know, I've got a Manix 2 and a Para 3, and the largest knife that I have on here at the moment is my Benchmade Onslaught, which, just to put that into perspective, here's the Benchmade Onslaught compared to a Manix 2. You can see quite a difference in the size of those two knives. But just to give you an idea of the overall length of the Benchmade Onslaught, it is 5, call it 5 5/8 overall. And it sticks right on there beautifully. You can see the magnets hold up quite well. You could certainly, you know, spin this thing fast enough that you could get the knives to fly off, but they hold up really well. You know, as long as you're being, you know, reasonable with it, the knives don't, you know, fall off. Could you knock one off? Sure, because they are held on with magnets, but they do stick quite well, and, you know, definitely stick well enough that you can spin them, you know, pretty aggressively without having any issues. And of course the flashlights stick incredibly well. But hopefully, oh, you could see the magnets messing with the other wheel there. Hopefully you guys dig this and think it's cool. I really dig it. I'm going to move this one off to the side. So right at the moment, we're only offering these in the black and the gray, but definitely a really cool item. Let me pull all these things off of here. Just something different. And in my opinion, I guess, you know, a better way to store your knives and give it some cool visual interest, as well as, you know, practical and not take up a tremendous amount of space on your desk or dresser or table or whatever. You know, only being 9 inches in diameter is relatively small to be able to stack 12 knives in here. And like I said, just something a lot cooler, in my opinion, than, you know, just a regular knife stand. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoy that. Yeah, pretty cool. I dig it. Hopefully you guys do as well. Yeah, go check it out. I'll throw a link up in the description. You can go check it out on our website. There's some more pictures and stuff. Go check it out on the website, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Peace.